What's up, you crazy cats, and welcome to Dazzle Rebel Rides. Just adjust that 1 second. There we go. Yeah, what's up, folks, and welcome to Dazzle Rebel Rides. So today is a bonus video for July. It's the 5th Tuesday of the month, so it's bonus video time, and today I'm going on a ride with the Nottingham Aces, the original ton-up boys, down at Jack's Hill Cafe, so this could be quite a cool ride. Watch you crazy cats, and welcome to Dazzle Rebel Rides. Now, as I record this, I have just finished the Indian Motorcycle live stream, and now I'm off to meet with the Nottingham Aces for their Jack's Hill Cafe run. So I've just fueled up and reset the trip computer, so we'll see how many miles we tick off on today's trip. So this is a brand new helmet setup, so we'll see how the audio goes with this. Hopefully, because it's more open face, I haven't got the fishbowl in front like I have on the Hedon, this boom mic will suffice. Of course, as the wind noise increases and my voice increases, it will distort, but hopefully, it's probably the worst time to do a shakedown run on it, but it's going to be an absolutely scorching day, so I don't really want to take my modular. I wanted, you know, a nice open fresh face so I could keep cool. But hopefully, fingers crossed, the audio will be okay, at least at lower speed. That is f***ing cool. That is wicked. So I met up with the Aces at their meeting point, which was a McDonald's car park. And I didn't even get real chance to have a look around the bikes, or indeed go and get some breakfast, before it was time to saddle up and wagons roll. We took an easy ride down. The pace was nice and chilled, taking a mixture of dual carriageways, A roads and B roads. The sights were a bit hit and miss, including this rather unsightly power station, but there's lots of roundabouts. Lots and lots of roundabouts. We love them here in the UK. On the whole, everyone sort of kept to some kind of formation. Even though most of us had never ridden together before, we were riding well as a unit. But you always get one crazy cat, one very crazy cat, who's more of a crazy twat. Why would you do that? About halfway, it was time to take a pit stop because, well, these guys are knocking on a little bit, and hey, their bladders aren't what they used to be.
Don't think these old boys can go far without having a piss.
No, small bladders. Will come to us all. Not long after I made that comment, I decided that perhaps my bladder wasn't as strong as I thought either. I'll give it a go as well. I thought I'd sneak off discreetly, and I emphasise discreetly, and relieve myself in a bush a little further down the road. However, yes, I was spotted. Hi. Not once, but twice. Once my bladder was empty, it was time to take a look around the bikes while everyone else relieved themselves too. There were Hondas, Triumphs, Kawasaki's, Indians, Suzuki's, and I didn't see any Yamahas. There's lots of trikes in this gang, plenty of trikes, and a couple of Harley Davidsons. I really do like this intruder. Oh, by the way, folks, if you want to, I'd very much like to hear from you on Instagram. You can follow me at Dazzle Rebel Rides. Bladders well and truly emptied, it was time to get back on the road. This is one thing I love about riding in a group. Listen to that thunder. We arrived at Jack's Hill Cafe shortly after midday and it was already absolutely rammed. Now we'll admit that the car park road surface leaves a lot to be desired. It is certainly better suited to HGVs than it is motorcycles. Quite a few people needed a hand back with their bikes, and I have to admit that, yes, I was one of them. The ground had some weird angles and cambers, and it's always better to be safe than sorry.
We're going back in.
Just back in, yeah, it's a bit slippy, isn't it?
Yeah. Go forward a bit, mate. Go forward a bit. Not you, Chris.
There we go.
Get your rest down.
Oh.
Put it down. You alright?
Right, in part two, we'll take a look around.
Horsemen came rattling chains through the gates.
Welcome back, folks, and now it's time to take a look around the Rockers reunion at Jack's Hill Cafe. There was bikes, and more bikes. It was bikes galore. I've not seen so many bikes in such a small space for quite a while. If you want to know how tight it is, just listen to this bird on a trike.
God, that is a bit tight.
Tight? A bit.
This was probably my favourite bike on display. Check out the period details that gone into this. You've got the baseball bat and baseball glove, signals, army helmets and bags and shells and all sorts. I think there's some flares in there somewhere. You've got an army blanket, but this is my favourite detail on the bike. Check out these cigarette packets in this helmet. Period correct, absolutely sublime. And I'll dedicate this one to my mate Jay Fast from Canada, because this bike was from Canada. Blame Canada. This was a pretty cool chop. Here's a couple of US service bikes. They're cool, but not as cool as that Canadian. But check this out, this 6-cylinder Honda with single-sided swing arm. That is cool. Watch out, folks, it's the fuzz. Yes, the LAPD appeared to be here in England. Don't know why, but they were. So after that walk around the bikes, it was pretty much time to tally-ho. Am I following you or are you following me?
I'll follow you.
Okay.
Dad, if you lose me, don't worry, 'cause I've got...
Okay. However, getting out of the car park wouldn't be the easiest of tasks. It was incredibly rough ground and quite tight too, and full of people. It was like an escape from Mordor. Cheers, guys. Back on terra firma, it was time to take a nice, easy, chilled ride home. We'd only spent about an hour there, but to be fair, that was enough to see pretty much everything that was on display. Of course, they do have entertainment and bands on in the evening, but for me and Whitmore, it was more about the ride down and back, and we did enjoy ourselves. That's a pretty cool Capri. I'd like to say thank you very much to the Nottingham Aces for inviting us down. It was a great ride down and we enjoyed ourselves a lot. And that's pretty much the end of the video, folks. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, leave me some comments, and as always, if you like to ride, be sure to subscribe. This has been my bonus video for July because it's a 5-week month, but I'll be back next week with my usual motor vlogging. The following week I will have a motor mouth. The third I will have another review, and of course I will end it off with a list video. For now though, thanks for tuning in and I'll see you next time. Bye.